a spirit who is no one and immovable, the one mystic infinite person of his world, multiplies his myriad personality. On all his body seals his divinity is a stamp and sits in each immortal and unique. The immobile stands behind each daily act. So while there is motion, there is movement, there is something which is still immobile. A background to the movement and the scene upholding creation on its might and calm. It is might and calm which is the adhara of the creation. Support, uphold. It is might and calm. And change on the immutable, deathless poise. The timeless looks out from the travelling hours. The ineffable puts on a robe of speech, where all its words are woven like magic threads, moving with beauty, inspiring with a gleam, and every thought takes up its destined place, recorded in the memory of the world. The truth supreme, vast and impersonal, fits spotlessly the hour and circumstance. It sustains a pure gold ever the same, but shaped into vessels for the spirits to use. Its gold becomes the wine jar and the vase. So it can take many shapes, but it always remains gold, 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 gold. Shaped into vessels for the spirits to use. It takes this shape, this shape, this shape for the spirit. Each is a golden shape. And there is a supreme epiphany. All there is a supreme epiphany. The all wonderful makes a marvel of each event. The all blissful is a miracle in each shape. A pure celestial joy is the use of sense. So this is what happens in the higher grades of the transcendent. Each being there is a member of the self, a portion of the million thoughted all, a clement to the timeless unity, the many sweetness, the joy of difference, the joy of difference. See, each has to be an individual, has to have its own distinctness, its own characteristic, but that does not mean that it is a conflicting characteristic. The joy of difference, you are like this, I am like this, there is a kind of a joy between the difference. The many is the sweetness. That is exactly what has to happen here in this creation. Many is the sweetness. You have to become many, each sweetness, without conflicting with each other. This is the entire description, starting from the void all the way, Savitri has gone into the topmost of the transcendent and given a big lesson to Yama. And therefore she comes back now. But who can show to thee truth's glorious face? He wanted her to show him. If the mighty mother was with her, if she is not within you, draw a picture for me that I will go and worship you. If it is within you, reveal her to me. Now she has given the entire picture. She has drawn the entire picture of the mighty mother to him. Starting from here all the way, from contraries, opposites, etc., how she has gone up to the intimacy of the one. From the contrary to the intimacy of one, she has gone all the way up there. That is the truth supreme. That is the divine goddess who is operational here, the mighty mother. And therefore she says, tell me who can draw her picture for you. But who can show to thee truth's glorious face? Our human words can only shadow her. To thought, she is an unthinkable rapture of light. To speech, a marvel inexpressible. It is true, she is indescribable. She cannot be, you cannot make a sketch of her at all. Impossible. Who can show to thee this glorious face? You wanted to see her, but who can really show it to her? To thought, she is an unthinkable rapture of light. Rapture of light. To speech, a marvel inexpressible. O death, if thou couldst touch the truth supreme, thou wouldst grow suddenly wise and cease to be. You want to see the truth supreme, you want to touch her, but then what will happen? You will cease to be. You won't exist there anymore at all. You would suddenly become wise. So actually, the true wisdom of death would lie in growing suddenly wise, to touch truth supreme. You have a certain job to do, perhaps you have done your job now. It is time for you to go and touch the truth supreme. The time has come for you to touch the supreme. Satyavan is with you. He is there with you for what? It is not in your possession that he is there with you for nothing. He is there with you so that you would touch the truth supreme. That is why he is there with you. Had he not been there with you, Satya would not have been there with you, truth. You would not have been able to touch the truth supreme. The moment has now come for you to touch the truth supreme and cease to be. Your role is over. If your role is over, Satyavan is no more yours now. You have to give him back. So if he is asking that I will go and worship the truth supreme, he was kind of making a tactical move, thinking that Savitri will not be able to describe to him. And he was safe in making that kind of a statement. But Savitri is now saying that, look, if you are going to touch the supreme truth, it is going to prove to be suicidal to you. You will cease to be. If you want to exist, you cannot touch, you will not touch this truth supreme. It is going to be, so you are asking to worship her, in that sense it is going to be suicidal, cease to be. If our souls could see and love and clasp God's truth, its infinite radiance would seize our hearts, our being in God's image remade, and earthly life become the life divine. So she has come on page 1092 of the Life Divine. If our souls could see and love and grasp God's truth. So you want Life Divine? She has told you the only way is that your soul should see and love and grasp God. There is no other way at all. To have Life Divine. Its infinite radiance would seize our hearts, our being in God's image be remade by that, and earthly life become the life divine. Savitri is talking of if our souls. She is not talking on our behalf. She is not talking on our behalf, you see, because it is a dialogue between Savitri and our souls.
didn't understand.
She's not talking on our behalf.
What?
She's not talking for you and me. On our behalf.
Behalf. Our behalf.
Yeah.
This our stands for whom? She is not addressing to us. She is addressing to Yama, to death, to God.
Any kind of our souls in personal.
If our souls, she is talking directly to Yama. The dialogue is between Savitri and Yama, our death. If their souls see, love and grasp God's truth, then earthly life can become the life divine.
But soul is our soul.
No. See, normally, if you see this thing without context, if our souls could see and love and clasp God's truth, it is for all of us sitting here.
That will mean.
Yeah. But this is a dialogue between Savitri and death. They are facing each other. So this hour is basically between them.
But death has a soul, though.
Because Savitri is a human Savitri, if she can become aware of that truth, same way if death can become aware of that truth, then life on earth can become life divine.
But he doesn't have a soul.
He doesn't have, well, he is a soul, not in that sense. Not in the sense of the psychic being. Each thing has its own soul. Each thing has its own soul. Each object, each person, each thing is own soul. Soul.
He's not incarnated.
This book has a soul. This has a soul. This has a soul. My clock has a soul.
This is manifested. This is manifested.
Yeah, well, a character, specific divine nature of that type.
But he is not manifested.
He is.
He is not manifested.
He is the divine God himself. If it can touch in that form, in that personality. Otherwise, how do you understand our souls? She is not encompassing the humanity in that sense.
Maybe she and
Although this is universally true also. This is universally true also. But if you visualize the entire picture, here is death, here is Savitri, and they are talking to each other. There is nobody else around.
But why she put herself in this
Because she is human
same
here.
level at him?
Because she is human here.
She is human, but he is dead.
So what? He is also the soul of divine. If our souls could see and love and clasp God's truth, see, okay. Love, okay. Clasp God's truth, okay. For Savitri. But to see for death, to love for death, to clasp God's truth for death is a problem at the moment. It is. So the entire onus now lies on him. The entire onus lies on him. You see. His finite radiance would seize our heart, our being in God's image be remade. See, he has to make his image in God's image. Then earthly life becomes the life divine. So the problem of transformation is not with you and with me. The problem of transformation is with death.